Oh, you are just in time to hear the thunder of my heart and or the world outside my window. Let's take a look in this chest and take these fences and take this spruce wood. Oh, are these spruce planks? Perfect. Okay, so greetings. Welcome back. Hallelujah. I always forget that I blocked that off. Every video I'm going to do the same set of actions. Forget that I blocked it off. Look up there, think to myself that I should fully block this off, and then forget to do it. So I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll remember. Okay, what I need to do in this episode, or at least this first part of this episode, is I want to build a bridge. And I want to turn it to day. Because I don't, oh man, I really don't want any creepers to blow me up. I am such a baby. I'm such a baby. If I wasn't building an adventure map, I don't think I would be this nervous. Hello, dogs. Oh, there's a lot of pumpkins and melons that have grown. I am recording this on the eve of July 2014. In just a few hours, it will be July 2014. Half the year pretty much gone. I really don't feel that great about it, except there's been so many positive changes in my life in the last few weeks that I cannot complain. And I'm proud to share this moment with you for what it's worth. Let's talk about what I've been doing in the last few days, now that I've got my computer set up. And by the way, you hear thunder and rain outside. Hopefully the power doesn't go out, as it has done a few times. I read an ebook. I bring it up because it's a very important ebook to me, and it is very germane to the map-making community. It is by a prolific custom adventure map maker, and CTM map maker, I should add, by the name of ColdFusionGaming. He might be calling himself Config MC these days, which I would have applauded once upon a time, because ColdFusionGaming is such a long name, but I've become so accustomed to it, I have a hard time thinking of him as Config MC. But anyway, oh dear. I don't hear any villagers. Are any of my villagers still alive? Oh, something awful happened in there. Oh dear. Hello? Are you all dead? Have you all... Oh god! Horse trap. Wait, I heard something. I heard something. Okay, I hear more than one. That's good. Oh, and you're just dancing up there, reveling in the thought that you villagers you were sent here to protect have been turned into zombies. You piece of... Oh, look at all this rotten meat. That's not a good sign whatsoever. Okay, so I hear... Oh, wait. Was this where I trapped villagers underground? No, that was in the other city. So where are the villagers? I hear one. Were they caught outside unawares? Villager? I could have swore I heard you. Oh my god, don't die in the... You son of a female horse. Oh my god. Okay, wow. There's a villager here somewhere. There's a villager here somewhere. I'm going to have to bring villagers from the other village here. That is such a shame. Did I not put any torches? Did I not put any Oh, God. I have to investigate. I'm sorry. I'm totally distracted. but this is like a matter of life or death for the villagers. Did I not put any torches inside the motel? That would have been a pretty grievous error if that's what I did. I did put torches in here. So how did they... Huh. Wow. Though, and how did the zombie... Maybe a... Okay, I heard you. There you are. Okay, you're the only survivor of this village. You stay in there. I don't know what happened here. Somehow we had a major catastrophe occur. Oh, you're in the well, aren't you? You know what? I should just kill you. I should just let you drown in that well. Get off. Get off. Jesus. Sorry, I don't mean to use that name in vain. Okay, we're building a bridge. We're building a bridge because my horses all are imbeciles. I mean, not my horses. Oh, I was supposed to bring back red sand, apparently. Huh. Did I run out of red sand here? Did I mess up my backup after all? Okay, I do remember running out of red sand now that you mention it. Thanks for reminding me, viewer. Anyway, I hope you've been well. I read an ebook. It was by ColdFusionGaming. It was actually fantastic and is basically tips on how to make a custom map. Ooh, okay, core decision here really quick. Do I want to try to build this thing on an angle? Oh, also, I'm dreadfully afraid right now because Fellonius also had issues with his horses breaking their leads and wandering off. So potentially I have a bunch of horses wandering free, which would really tick me off. But what lesson I would learn from that is to only build my horses, only put my horses out at the very end of things. The end of days, if you will, when the world is at an end. All right, I don't want to have this bridge be like 1,000,000 miles wide or long, but I want it to be on sort of a straight piece of land here. So we're going to do it here, and we're going to make this curve look natural if I can. Excuse me. Do you need me to scratch your back with some sand? Is that what we're doing here? Is that better? You just walk up and get right in the way where I'm placing blocks. You can't see a man hard at work. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So let's do. We've got some dry sand. I think I need my crafting table. Yeah, I do. We've got some really dry area up here that could produce... Let's just take 6 of these. Let's not go hog wild. Could produce really dry wood. Now, do I want this to be like this? I think I do. And then I think I want this. Oh, and I wanted those pressure plates, right? Is this how I did it? Or did I go one down? I think this is how I did it. That only makes 1 pressure plate, huh? 3. Let's see. And then the next one was wood planks. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because the higher up ones look like... Oops. Or did I want the lower ones to be... Do I want the lower ones? No, because then it'll look like there's water coming in from the side. Yeah, this is what I want. So I need 3 of those. Then I need 1, 2, 3 of those. And then I'm going to need Okay, let's figure out how many wooden pressure plates I'm going to need. So I read a book by ColdFusionGaming. It's about map making. It's really good. You should check it out. I'm going to try to remember to put the link in the description of this video. It's got tips on all sorts of topics from the map making world. Everything from how to post your map, how to do visuals, how to plan your map. It's really nice. It's really nice. And if I were ColdFusionGaming, I would try to put it out on like iBooks or something. I would try to maybe sell it, make a little bit of dough. I don't think that's what he's trying to do. He didn't put it on AdFly or anything. It's just on Dropbox, freely downloadable. But you know what, dude? You've been at this a long time. You deserve a little something something for all of your efforts. That's my feeling about it anyway. That's my feeling about it anyway. I need 2 more fences, which means I'm going to need 1 more of those. Perfect. Oh, while I'm here, I'm going to need 3 of those. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, wrong. Wrong. So very, very wrong. I needed these. I need more than 3. Do I need more than 5? I probably need more than 5 even. This is one time that I'm glad that you don't make colored pressure plates. Even though I really wish you could make all of the wood texture. You're welcome. Do you need another back scratch? If you stick around here too long, there's probably going to be a creeper coming any minute. Oh, and don't step on the edge of the rickety bridge, because that will spell your certain doom, apparently. Oh, I know what I did on the other side. I dug out like this. So there's water under the bridge. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a problem. Sometimes I feel like my bony friend. Just kidding. That was an ode to skeletons. I know that's not the real lyrics. I used to sing that song quite a bit before I got absolutely sick and tired of it when I worked at a Kmart store as a member of the sporting goods team and automotive team. I used to sell people fishing tackle that I really didn't know anything about. Oh, I was like, what is that? What mob is that? Threatening my horse. Oh, it's a sign post. Or a fence post. It's a fence post mob. I do have a bed. Lucky day. Lucky day, isn't it? Okay. So, wow, config MCZ book. I visited ABrightmoore's server. Did I already say that? My bridge is done, by the way. I visited ABrightmoore's realm, his vanilla realm, where he is doing this same challenge, the vanilla challenge part 2, if you will. If you don't know what that's a reference to, you need to go back and watch the first couple episodes of this series, and you will be enlightened. And let's see how far ahead did I go with this thing here. You know what else I should probably do? Since I have a fence post, why not put a light over here? Right there looks good. Why not? One light isn't going to kill anybody. And I can't really make another one. So okay, how far did this go? Okay, I visited ABrightmoore's server, and I left him 3 signs in his custom adventure map. Hello. I've never fought a spider from a horseback before. Does it give me any sort of advantage? I think it gives me a little bit of reach. Alright, so this is going to be the next scene that I'm supposed to work on. Is it the next scene I'm going to work on? I'm not sure. I kind of feel like working on Testor next. Or not Testor. Tunis. I kind of feel like working on Tunis next, but we'll see. I haven't quite decided. Oh, sorry, horse. Don't drown under there. Unless you really want to. was just going after this spider. I called a spider a skeleton, now I call a skeleton a spider. What is wrong with me? I'm out of practice, that's what it is. I'm woefully out of practice. Hey, I just figured out how to get a horse across the water. You lead him. You can lead a horse out of water, but you can't make him stay out of the well. That's an ode, by the way, to jGazMom. She'll know why I said that. She thinks I'm mean to my horses. Actually, so does Fellonius. I am not mean to my horses. I am not at all mean to them. Oh, can't hit him from up here. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. No, 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 no. Okay, the way I envision this temple, though, is having more water around it. Like, I actually envision this. Oh, look at that guy. He's taking a little swim. And this is the horse that can't jump quite that well. Yeah, I definitely need this water to come around here. So I'm going to need to dig that out. I'm going to need to dig that out a bit. And this is a pretty big scene for the movie. So I'm going to have to dig that out. I'm going to have to get some more red sand. Might as well. I feel like a rickety bridge does need fence posts on all sides with torches on them, not just one measly little. Oh, I have no more wood. Okay, never mind. Okay, what else was I going to talk about? I'm not doing a recap video. If you had your heart set on watching my recap video, I'm afraid your heart will be broken. I don't feel like doing it. I started doing one, and I really couldn't decide how I wanted to do it, like which episodes I wanted to highlight. So I'm just not going to do it. I was doing it, or I was thinking in my mind of doing it, to kind of get my head back into the right space to actually play this a bit more. And I can't say that my head is back in the right space. However, I can say that it's pretty close. Obviously, I'm playing right now, so I guess my head is probably in the right space. But and I know I made those crooked, but I kind of like it. It's a little bit more organic, actually. Back to me. Ooh, apple. Apple. 2 apples from 1 tree. That's pretty good. That's pretty good odds. I'm going to take the time to bash sapling. Bash some more of these here. So I'm not doing a recap episode, and I thought one of the ways that I could get back into Minecraft, like really into Minecraft, was by playing some custom maps. I played one by one of my subscribers called Creepy Escape. I had fun doing it. It's, to be honest, not like a groundbreaking, amazing map, but it was good enough. And then I played a map by a guy named the Dragster. The Dragster has made a series of maps that I've been kind of keeping my eye on for a while. And in this, oh my god, why are you going so slow all of a sudden? In this series of maps, they're not related, as far as I know. I don't think they're related. But they each take place in a different historical time frame. And as it turns out, they are all about the level of sophistication in terms of mechanics that you're going to find in this map, which is to say that there's basically just a lot of fetch quests and some stories provided through books and signs. There's some teleport command blocks, but they're really it's very long. The one that I played actually was called the Dark Ages. The first map that he made was called Prehistoric Times. He made Prehistoric Times 2. He made African Safari Adventure, which caught my eye. That was how I first heard of him. But I didn't quite play it. And then he made, oh, hi Asia, by the way. Oh, she's sleeping. He made the Vikings, and he made the Wild West, which I think was played by the Oxcast. I'm pretty sure it was. And I kind of Well, I thought about playing that map for quite a while, and I ended up not. And then I was like, okay, he just came out with a brand new one called Dark Ages. It's got to be really good because he's put out like a bunch of maps, and he is pretty prolific and all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. And so I played it, and I was recording, and I got about like an hour and 10 minutes into it, and I was like, I'm just not feeling it. It's a bunch of fetch quests. The build, like from the outside, the buildings look kind of cool, but the insides are plain, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to do it. So I stopped recording that, and that is something that I've almost never, if ever, done, quite rarely. That sentence grammatically didn't make sense, but I think you know what I mean. Once I start playing a map, I typically play it to the end. I typically don't give up. I'm sorry, let me take that back. I did play it to the end. It was something like a little bit over 4 hours, and there were something like 96 quests, I think. 96 fetch quests where you basically talk to an NPC. He sends you slightly ahead. You get the item. A little bit of fighting was decent. And then you fetch, and then you go back to him, and you use the same book, by the way. Didn't even change books. You just skip the book, and it says, don't read this till you get to the next part, which was a little discouraging. But anyway, I'm going on a little bit longer than I intended to. The review for that map is up on my forum. It received an 11 out of 20, which I feel was favorable to the map. It's pretty average from that perspective. Anyway, so that I did that.